For 31,000 people, time to head back to the commentary box and rejoin Ger Canning and Donal O'Grady.
Thanks, Michael. 1-8 to 1-5. 35 minutes in front of us. Second half of the Leinster hurling final. Michael Wadding gets the proceedings underway, and straight away it's Kilkenny and Tommy Welch inevitably taking the ball forward before he's hauled down by Andy Smith. It's going to be a free to Kilkenny, which Michael Rice was thinking about taking quickly, but decides in the end to just wait and allow Henry Shefflin come out and take it. John Tennyson, by the way, is still in for Brian Hogan. He's still a blood sub, even though we've gone through half-time. He's going to remain like that, apparently, for a while at least. Playing centre half back. Henry Shefflin knocks it in and puts it over the bar and extends the lead. So a goal and 4 for Henry Shefflin. Galway now will need a good, decent start to this second half to carry the fight to Kilkenny once again. They only got 2 points from play during the first half, Galway. 3 points from frees from Ger Farragher, and that goal by Damien Hayes, which had a touch of good fortune about it. Mix up here, JJ Delaney put under pressure, goes back. Damien Hayes was taken down, however, and it's got to be a free in, so a chance straight away for Kilkenny to go point for point. There was a jersey pull just before Hayes was dragged down. So this free from about 30 metres from the target. Joe Canning thinking about taking it. Ger Farragher likewise. Damien Hayes feeling his mouth.
I think that Joe Canning was making a point to the referee that was in 2 or 3 yards, and if it was further, he'd probably have gone for the goal, but Farragher takes an easy score.
And it's his 4th. There's so much debate, of course, Donal, as to where you should play Joe Canning. Where would you locate him?
Well, I think Ger, I would play him at the fringe of the square, and you know, all he wants is one good ball, and he'll probably stick it for you. So that would be my place to place him anyway. Edge of the square, and let Damien Hayes move around outside.
Right now he's at right corner forward, and right now the ball is in the hands there of Tony O'Gregan. Back from Farragher to Andy Smith. Tommy Welch allows Andy Smith to drift back down the field, doesn't go chasing after him, stands his ground alongside Tennyson now in that half-back line. There's no pulling them apart. You'll always find a Kilkenny half-back line of Walsh, Hogan and Delaney usually, and they'll stand there firmly and will refuse to be drawn out of position. It's one of their strong points. Fennelly up as far as Martin Comerford, nicely forward here. And it was Owen Larkin who was trying to carry it forward when he was met by a challenge which the referee deems to be unfair. Has words there with David Collins. Free in the end result. Bit of a bone rattler there.
Well, Larkin had actually lost the ball, so David Collins didn't need to go in at all, and you know, defenders need to be disciplined not to be giving away silly frees like that.
So once again, Henry Shefflin has this relatively easy chance by his standards to put 4 points between the teams. Henry now with a goal and 5. So nothing terribly unusual about that. 1-5 out of 110 for the leading marksman. Straight through the centre. Missed by Tommy Welch, who was trying to kick it away. Stalemate. Damien Hayes trying to take it forward. It's prodded on by Irletanian. Back went Tommy Welch, given the protection from Noel Hickey to clear it downfield. David Collins once again, 45 metres out from his own goal. Neatly over here to Angus Calden. Hasn't really got motoring yet in this match. This is a good looking shot, stopped by the goalkeeper. Could have gone anywhere as Irletanian was breezing in once again here. Dangerous moment for Kilkenny once more from Angus Callanan's shot, which PJ Ryan, with the aid of the post I think as well, managed to take it down here, and there was nothing Irletanian could do about it to steer it back on target. Couple of uncertain moments for Kilkenny. Michael Fennelly now knocking it forward towards his captain, who's TJ Reid this year, the number 10 in there. Damien Joyce. Not such a great clearance. Mopped up by JJ Delaney, surrounded by Galway players, helped out once again by Owen Larkin. Little hand pass into the centre here. John Tennyson. Goalkeeper comes, lets it bounce. I think he knew exactly where it was bouncing and where the goal was. Colm Callan, who excelled in the league final against Cork.
Yeah, Gerald, very long range, aimless ball there, and you could see Eddie Brennan was turning around complaining because Kilkenny needs service, and that was very poor service. Obviously Tennyson was going for a point, wants to make a statement for himself. He's not getting on the team this year, and he's under pressure to get scores and to add support to the team.
Under pressure right now are Galway, and they deal with it. Out to David Collins. Had an easy pass to Andy Smith, goes long instead, down towards Damien Hayes. Damien Hayes, the goal scorer for Galway after 19 minutes of this first half. Around the first half, we're now, as you can see, onto the 40th minute. Ger Farragher, and Ger Farragher has put it wide. Missed opportunity, and that's 10 wides now for Galway. Far too many.
Well, Ger, if you see the replay of that, you know, he just tapped the ball, and down there in front of Hill 16 again, we made a point in the first half. You really have to strike it hard because there's a swirling breeze.
Eddie Brennan couldn't contain it. Goes into challenge again. Stop there, however, and it was David Collins who was stopping him. And the referee, having already spoken to David Collins, this time has the notebook out. This was the frontal charge here on Eddie Brennan, and there's got to be a card. And the man from Liam Mellows in Galway City, David Collins, getting that yellow card. That's a third for a Galway player. Kilkenny now thinking in terms of bringing on the goal expert Aidan Fogarty, 2 in the semi-final against Dublin when he came on as a sub. This free be taken by Henry Shefflin, drops short this time. Tony O'Gregan hand passing it away into the clear into Andy Smith, well blocked down by TJ Reid. Back towards Henry Shefflin, always available, but this time it drifts away to the right hand side and it's missed. 10 wides now for Kilkenny as well. So change has been made, and Martin Comerford goes off, and the player who's just gone on is Aidan Fogarty.
And Kilkenny have made a few changes now. Henry Shefflin's gone out to centre forward, Richie Power's gone to right corner forward, and Eddie Brennan's gone into full forward.
And Galway have also made a change. Cyril Donnellan comes on. That's an interesting one, because he absolutely dominated at centre half forward in the league meeting of these teams. He's come on for Angus Callanan. TJ Reid putting it in there for Taggy to go after. Aidan Fogarty beaten for it by Damien Joyce, helped out here well by Donald Barry. Beats the attempted block, hits it a good 70 metres down the field, down towards Damien Hayes once again. 2 men after him. Across it comes towards Aidan Hart, the 21-year-old, trying to make an angle for himself. Back once again, blocked once more, scrambled in there. PJ Ryan comes to Kilkenny's rescue, out as far as Jackie Tyrrell, sweeping it away down the field. Missed there by Eddie Brennan, covered well, and the referee goes in, saw a foul just as it was heating up there. Ollie Canning in the red helmet, number 4 for Galway here, challenging Eddie Brennan, and Eddie Brennan's been caught.